Animals, Mr. Dirty back with another episode of the GTM show. Today, something new on the menu from Arby's, the Meat Craft Bastards. This is going to be the King's Hawaiian half-pound club, limited time only. And this one, they're boasting, they want you to join the half-pound club. Facilities include a giant heap of sliced roast turkey, an imposing pile of pit-smoked ham, and brown sugar bacon for days. They've got great amenities too, like melted Swiss cheese, mild and creamy Dijon spread, and fluffy King's Hawaiian bun. No towels though, gotta bring your own towels. So we did just that. Got our own paper towel here. And shall we crack this open and take a look at our half-pound club? So what do they say, bacon for days? Jesus. And then they have the listing off to the side where they have everything on there. And we did leave the tomatoes on there, I believe. This is intact. We didn't ask for anything to be left off. So here we go. The King's Hawaiian half-pound club, limited time only. And there you go. Take a good look at that. See our Swiss cheese and our bacon right off the bat. This thing's got its gangsta lean going on there. And I do see turkey. I do see ham. I do see the lettuce. Let me get into this here. Yeah, tons and tons of that bacon. Tons of bacon on the top there. Some more laid out there. Throw this to one side. Our Swiss cheese. What else we got going on here? We're losing bacon. Okay. There we got our usually Black Forest ham going on there at Arby's. Down there we got tons of our turkey. And I believe, now, I guess it starts with the turkey. And then the tomato and the lettuce is all the way down the bottom. You can't see that shit, but it's there. Now, I've heard some other people say that the King's Hawaiian bun wasn't really the way to go on this. It couldn't hold up to everything that was going on there. All I could think to myself was, fucking amateurs. You just put all the bacon and everything back where it should be. And honestly, guys, when it comes down to something like that, we all know, flip it upside down. The top bun has got, all the stability. That's all the thickness. Just eat it upside down, for Christ's sakes. Crybabies. All right, here we go. The King's Hawaiian half-pound club. You take a bite right here at this end. And speaking of bun, I got none in that bite. That was all meat. Totally missed the bread completely. But regardless of how bad I had to pinch this and squeeze it to even get that bite, holding up just fine. Upside down, folks. Here we go again. Just trying to get a bite of some bread and some bacon and all that. I call that a success. 2 gigantic sized bites in and never nipped a piece of that tomato. Didn't even have to worry about it. But on that second bite though, I did get some of the bread. So I got the sweetness of the King's Hawaiian bread. You can't mistake that. But anything past that, it wasn't even there. It was just the flavor. The texture, because of all the meat and the moisture of the ham and the turkey. Even the bacon itself, very greasy. So the bun, even though it's holding up just fine, it just kind of melds in with everything else on the chew. And you can't really tell that it's there at all. You do get like a really strong turkey flavor, a strong ham flavor. When you hit the bits of bacon, there's plenty of that on there, so you get the crispy, crunchy, the sweetness coming off of that too. But you can also distinguish the difference between the sugary bacon and the sweetness of the King's Hawaiian. There's 2 different flavors and 2 different sweetnesses going on. Everything really comes together nicely. As far as a club, when I think of club, I think of the 2 different levels, the bread in between. This didn't have that, and it probably could have used it for extra stability. They might have cut back on a little bit of that meat. Now, I'm not saying there was too much meat on there at all, because this was one of those things like the Meat Mountain, where it was supposed to be like, oh, that half-pound, and it was supposed to be like a shocker. So I understand they had to pile it on there and make it a sloppy fucking mess to do that, but, if they would have cut back a little bit on that, they could have got like an extra piece of bread in there, just like McDonald's does with the Big Mac. They've got that one piece of bun in the middle there. It's not a top, it's not a heel, it's this middle thing. And the bun itself should have been toasted. That's the whole part about a club, is it's got toasted bread. It's not just like regular bread right out of a bag. Oh, and the Swiss cheese and the Dijon, you can kind of taste the Dijon a little bit, but the Swiss cheese, it was like non-existent. It was there for looks. That was about it. Lettuce, wilted, wet, once again, just there for looks. It didn't bring anything to the show. Now, Arby's, we're going to rate them on a totally different scale than anybody else because they bring out stuff like nobody else. And we've already given a 5 out of 5 all day long, like seal approval kind of stuff, to the Meat Mountain. Now, this strived for that, but it fell short. It's got a lot of work to go to be a perfect product and get up into, you know, that kind of level. So I'm going to give this a solid 4 out of 5. Alright, so there you have it, the King's Hawaiian half-pound club. Limited time only at Arby's. Run out and get yourself one. I'm Mr. Dirty, it's the GTM show. Don't forget you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here. Go have a rotten day.